Hey everyone, it's Army Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. It is that time of the month again where we look at the top monsters in PvP. So this is PvP Corrupted Tournament 5 usage data. Huge shout out to Monster Legends Competitive Wiki for putting this together. I do want to mention to you guys that as of the time that this was updated, Kage is officially out. So my guess for what we're going to see in the meta, I'm going to go ahead and call it that top two are going to be Spek and Kage, followed by Mouseron, Shelly, and I don't even care who fifth is, but those are going to be the top four. So it's going to be Spek still in first place, because Kage just came out, so it'll probably be a while. And I have to wonder if Kage will tie or even surpass Spek usage. I feel like players are definitely going to be using Spek for a long time to come. It's almost like when Vanoss was released. Vanoss was in the meta throughout the whole Cosmic era, as was Hardy. It's funny because Vanoss was the first $50 monster from the Mythic era, and Hardy was the first $20 monster from the Mythic era, and they survived the whole entire Cosmic era. Vanoss had what? Pierce. Hardy had what? Anticipation. So I wouldn't be surprised if Spek and Kage survived the whole entire Corrupted era, and maybe a few weeks or months into whatever new era SocialPoint releases in the future. Not to say that they are going to release something, but just going off historical data. But with that being said, I think Spek is going to be in first place, followed by Kage, even though he was just released, because he's a team race monster. Players got him at rank 4, some probably invested let him to get him to rank 5. So those are going to be the top two, followed by Mouseron. And the reason I think that Kage is going to be more used than Mouseron, or you know what, maybe I'm wrong about that, because players have had a lot of time to have Mouseron at rank 5. Those might be swapped. Yeah, those might be swapped actually, because I think my intuition is that players are going to be using Mouseron combined with Kage on defense, or maybe Mouseron on offense. And yeah, but then again, I think with Spek so prevalent, you could plug in Kage into any team. I guess we'll just see, right? I shouldn't guess around too much, but yeah, it's gonna be those three in the top, and then Shelly, and then maybe a Chucklemuckle, maybe. Because I feel like the other Megaton monsters lost so much usage, and Ollie and Hammergrom probably are not getting much more usage. Let's go down. The ratio of players with pay-to-play corrupted as opposed to none is 96-4. Whew, man, 96% of the top 100 are spenders. All right, let's go down. So first we have Spek at 73 total usages. More so used on offense than on defense, 54. But man, that is incredibly high. 3/4 of the player in the top 100 are using Spek. 3/4, almost 75%. That is insane usage. Scrolling down. Oh man, yeah. So I guess I kind of flipped it last minute. We have Mouseron in second place. So Magic Monster, Dark Monster, 25 in offense, 31 on defense. It's about the same, I would say. 56 in total. Scrolling down. There's Kage. Oh my gosh, look how close it was. 55-56. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if next month we see Kage up here and Mouseron dropping a little. And not to say that Mouseron isn't good, but just because you have more to choose from, right? You can use Hammer, you can use Ollie, you can use Mouseron, you can use Shelly. So his usage will decrease. So I think Kage will be in second place. And again, I have to wonder if Kage will ever surpass Spek. It's possible. 11 on offense, mostly on defense. So best defensive monster right now is Kage with that 44 on defense. Wow, and then we have Shelly. Shelly hanging on in there at 50. Wait, oh no, this is 40 or more. So Shelly still staying strong at 50. Mostly for offense, 37. 37-13. Yeah, Mouseron has almost 3 times, almost 2.5 times the usage as Shelly. But that is super impressive. Kage at 55. Wow. Look at this. 3 dark monsters though. SP loves the dark monsters, 3 of them in the top. Where the heck is Master Rat? Oh, there's Master Rat, 34. Wow, Master Rat, remember when he was in the top, when he was like the most used? Nope, he is falling hard. 13 and 21. I still use my Mouseron, but that's because I have no better attacker. 34 in total. Wow, so we have a light monster. We have Cats, very interesting, a free-to-play monster, right? Season 2, if I'm not mistaken. 13 and 17. Yeah, this is the monster that can turn you into a baby or turn her own team into a baby. We have Pandakin. Pandakin is staying strong at 29. 20 on defense, 9 on offense, whereas Cat is more kind of split, as is Master Rat, although more oriented towards defense. And this one surprises me. My only guess would have to be that because he was the first monster, maybe players just have him ranked up and have invested in him. And we have Cryo Crawler. So aside from Shelly, the other monster staying alive is Cryo Crawler. 6 and 20. I would imagine this is because of the dodge area monsters you can partner up with. So we'll probably see some high Lady Meow usage. And that's honestly it, right? Because we just got Jakuna high, so I don't think Jakuna is going to be anywhere in this tier list. And Wingsu, just not used. So yeah, this is probably going to be with Lady Meow. We have Chucklemuckle. Chucklemuckle mostly being used for offense, not as much on defense. So that's good for me because I hate battling Chucklemuckles on defense. But yeah, mostly being used for offense. You have a lot more control. You can set that Pyrophobic Shield. We have Lady Meow split 10 and 10. 10 on defense, 10 on offense. Total 20. Alright, so I feel like we are seeing some higher increase in Lady Meow usage. We're not really seeing much top monsters though, other than Cryo. I do have to wonder if Bornat will get increased. We have Bomb Beta at 18, mostly for offense. Yeah, twice as much in offense than defense. We have the Dew 8 and 9, so this one's pretty split. Man, a few seasons ago he was pretty popular, and now he has drastically dropped, which makes sense, because now you have Kage. You know who else we don't see? Where the heck is Hardy on the list, right? He used to be top. We don't see him anymore. So we have Bombeta, we have the Dew. Ooh, Lindworm, he is dropping hard as well. 9 and 4. Man, there might be a time where we don't see Lindworm anymore. That might happen, guys. We might not see Lindworm anymore. We have Rotten 2 and 10. I think his damage protection is maybe what keeps him in there. Again, I think eventually we are going to see the end of Cosmics, and it's just going to be more corrupted. Let's see how much corrupted we have right now. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 corrupted. And was that top 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we have 7. So 70% of the top 10 are corrupted. And it only makes sense, like whether or not the skills are as good as the Cosmics, when you add talents in the game, and anyone can run a Dispelling Fist, anyone can run a Banishing Touch, an Unrelenting Assault, they just become a lot more usable. So I wouldn't be surprised if eventually this monster gets phased out with another Resurrection monster. Like Equalaria. What the heck? I just saw Jakuna. How is Jakuna in here? Jakuna's at 7 and 5, 12 total usage. Jakuna literally got released by the time this was ending. Because the maze ended a few days ago. How was Jakuna already in here? Did players just mass take to rank 5, level 150? This one honestly surprises me, I'm not going to lie. I wasn't expecting Jakuna to be so high. Especially, like, yeah, it has DA. But with spec usage so high, I don't see a huge value in Jakuna. Right? Unless you have a top monster. But again, like, spec still has Pierce. So this one actually surprises me a lot. So I have to wonder where Jakuna is going to be at the end of this next season coming up. Because I was not expecting this. This is a huge shocker to me. But going back to Rotten, I do wonder if Equalaria will eventually replace it or another Resurrection monster. We have Vampirastro, 5, 7, 12 total. We have Ollie. Look at that. 2 Megaton corrupted monsters there, just not getting heavy usage. I'm surprised, right? I really am. Like, when is Shelly? Like, I guess because mostly for offense, Shelly has res. You can control that from a player perspective. But again, these monsters can hold talents. You know, you Sin Eater them, you Soul Drag them, and they can probably kill an enemy monster, or you can stun with Ollie. So, a little surprising. Or not, 2 and 5, I really think this monster needs more usage. You have Rootshaw. Colonel Pip, I actually like more than Rootshaw. I fought in like level 110 Colonel Pips. I have level 10 runes and they kill my Megaton monster, my Mouseron, my Ollie. It's crazy. We have Neurofunk, the race monster. Hardy! There you are! Oh my gosh, 3 and 3. Wow, he really dropped. You have Daedalus 2 and 4. I'm surprised like Ollie just doesn't take all of Daedalus's usage, but gosh, poor Hardy, that is sad. We have Warmaster Elvira 5. We have Igoribuki. I'm not a fan of the guy. We have Ignis. We have Ferrazza 0 and 4. I actually like Ferrazza. This is not if I had like unlimited Ludum, this is not a monster I wouldn't mind like taking to rank 5 and placing her on defense and like countering UA and even specs maybe. The last at 4 has to be with the players using Lindworm. Let's see what else we have. We have Darker. That one's surprising. 3 on defense. Very interesting. Why would you put Darker on defense when like the top monsters are, scrolling back up, are Dark? Right? 3 of the top 5 are Darks. So why a Darker on defense? That one's surprising to me. What else do we have? Let's see. We have Darker. We have Solar Flare. He has Taunt. We have Vanoss. Man, he died out like crazy. And of course you have Spec. Why do you need a Vanoss? We have Tabora. Tabora's going to die eventually, especially maybe with Wormhole. I can see Wormhole being in the meta, especially running Dispelling Fist and just trade disabling. We have Centurion, Lord Platypus, Wingsu, the other Dodge Area Monster, Kodama, and Robo-Off. There was a time when he was like picking up steam, and now he is gone. Oh, for the one player that got Flamera, there's Flamera on offense. ZHC, Minos, Wang. We have Mephisto. There's Colonel Pip, Zorky. Probably still being used with Vanoss for triple damage. Lunrad, equal Larry on defense. Armor Claw, Rockilla, probably for fun. Masher, like probably changed it last minute. Like, let me put Rockilla on defense. Radion, Dana, Steamwrath. All these don't even really matter, I would say. But yeah, guys, here is the top three. The top three right here. Spec, Mousron, and Kage, with Mouse and Kage pretty much battling it out for second place. So that is impressive. I am so looking forward to seeing where we're going to be at the end of this next mid-season, especially with Wormhole into the mix. By then, players will have 1 week to utilize them. So I wonder how he'll influence the meta, if at all. But that's going to... Oh, also Jakuna High. I want to see where Jakuna High is. If it's higher in the usage data, or maybe this was like a one-time thing, we will have to see next week or 2 weeks from now. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.